Samsung LE46A656A1. The problem I have with it is the relay is clicking all the time. I'm just going to power it up and you will see. And hopefully hear the relay clicking. Standby light is permanently on here at this spot. And what I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to show you how to repair the power supply on this Samsung LCD television. I'm just going to have to change the position of the camera and the television. The problem I can see with this power supply straight away is the two capacitors here. They are bulging. I'll just get close up. These two capacitors here. What I'm going to show you now is how to replace those two capacitors and get the unit back up in a working condition. First thing you have to do is make sure you have your mains disconnected. That is the first thing you have to make sure. Then you remove all the cables. There's little clips on them. You press in and they come out. That's all our cables out. Now we're just going to take off our screws. Last screw. That's our power supply off. Here are the two capacitors now. The PCB is out, it's sitting on the bench, and the capacitors concerned are CM876 and CM881. I'm just going to start unsoldering them now from the power supply. I'm looking at the rear of the power supply PCB, and our two capacitors we're concerned with are right here and right here. There are two capacitors from below. First thing I do is I normally freshen the solder up a bit before I start removing. Now using my solder braid. Okay. Just going to remove them now. The value of them is 820 UF, 105 degree, rated at 25 volts. Both of them are the same. I'm just going to get 2 capacitors out of stock. I have my capacitors here. I am going to put in 1000 UF in place of 820. They're a more common value that you will get out there. They will work. These capacitors are polarized. Make sure you put the negative part of the capacitor to the negative part of the PCB. You'll see this little white markings on the PCB. Now all I have to do now is solder them into the PCB, trim the legs of the capacitor, and then clean up the PCB. Keep the legs trimmed. Just going to clean up the PCB. Going to use some IPA. That's the PCB cleaned. Have the PCB on the LCD screen, and it's held in by one screw. So I'm just going to put in the rest of the screws. Now I've got to find the cables. Make sure they're home fully. I'm just going to reposition the television now. Okay, got the TV repositioned. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug it in and see what happens. Standby light is flashing. There we are. It's up and working. I have to remind you that power supplies contain high voltages which are dangerous. If you're not familiar with them, please bring it to someone that's experienced in working on power supplies. Hope it's of some help to someone out there. Thanks for watching.